A haka is a traditional ancestral war cry, dance or challenge from the Māori people of New Zealand. It is a posture dance performed by a group, with vigorous movements and stamping of the feet with rhythmically shouted accompaniment. War haka were originally performed by warriors before a battle, proclaiming their strength and prowess in order to intimidate the opposition, but haka are also performed for various reasons, for welcoming distinguished guests, or to acknowledge great achievements, occasions or funerals, and kapa haka performance groups are very common in schools. New Zealand sports teams' practice of performing a haka before their international matches has made the dance more widely known around the world. This tradition began with the 1888 to Euro 89 New Zealand native football team tour and has been carried on by the New Zealand rugby team since 1905. History. Although the use of haka by the All Blacks rugby union team and the New Zealand Rugby League team has made one type of haka familiar, it has led to misconceptions. Haka are not exclusively war dances but were traditionally performed by men. In modern times, various haka have been composed to be performed by women and even children. Haka are performed for various reasons, for welcoming distinguished guests, or to acknowledge great achievements, occasions or funerals. War haka were originally performed by warriors before a battle, proclaiming their strength and prowess in order to intimidate the opposition. Today, haka constitute an integral part of formal or official welcome ceremonies for distinguished visitors or foreign dignitaries, serving to impart a sense of the importance of the occasion. Various actions are employed in the course of a performance, including facial contortions such as showing the whites of the eyes and poking out the tongue, and a wide variety of vigorous body actions such as slapping the hands against the body and stamping of the feet. As well as chanted words, a variety of cries and grunts are used. Haka may be understood as a kind of symphony in which the different parts of the body represent many instruments. The hands, arms, legs, feet, voice, eyes, tongue and the body as a whole combine to express courage, annoyance, joy or other feelings relevant to the purpose of the occasion. Types. The various types of haka include Hakachi Wewe, Tutungarahu and Peluparu. The Peluparu is characterized by leaps during which the legs are pressed under the body. In former times, the Peluparu was performed before a battle in order to invoke the god of war and to discourage and frighten the enemy. It involved fierce facial expressions and grimaces, poking out of the tongue, eye bulging, grunts and cries, and the waving of weapons. If the haka was not performed in total unison, this was regarded as a bad omen for the battle. Often, warriors went naked into battle, apart from a plaited flax belt around the waist. The Tutungarahu also involves jumping, but from side to side, while in the Hakachi Wewe no jumping occurs. Another kind of haka performed without weapons is the ngeri, the purpose of which was to motivate the warriors psychologically. The movements are very free, and each performer is expected to be expressive of their feelings. Manawa Wera haka were generally associated with funerals or other occasions involving death. Like the ngeri they were performed without weapons, and there was little or no choreographed movement. The most well-known haka is Kamate, attributed to Te Rauporāia, war leader of the Ngati To tribe. The Kamate haka is classified as a haka te parohia a ceremonial haka. Kamate is about the cunning ruse Te Rauporāia used to outwit his enemies, and may be interpreted as a celebration of the triumph of life over death. Gender of participants: most haka are performed by men, with the female role, if any, limited to providing support by singing in the background. There are however some haka which are performed predominantly by women one of the most well-known being the Ngati Poru haka Kapanapana. Mythology. According to Māori mythology, the sun god, Tāmanui Te Ra, had two wives, the summer maid, Hainramati, and the winter maid, Hain Te Kurua. Haka originated in the coming of Hainramati, whose presence on still, hot days was revealed in a quivering appearance in the air. This was the haka of Tāni Rori, the son of Hainramati and Tāmanui Te Ra. Cultural impact. In the lead-up to the Rugby World Cup in 2011, flash mob haka became a popular way of expressing support for the All Blacks. Some Maori leaders thought it was inappropriate, and the bastardization of the traditional war cry, despite its popularity. Sizable flash mob haka were performed in Wellington and Auckland, as well as London, which has a large Kiwi expat community. On August 28, 2012, the New Zealand Herald posted a story of video footage which went viral worldwide of soldiers from the 2nd and 1st Battalion Royal New Zealand Infantry Regiment performing a haka for fallen comrades who were recently killed in action in Afghanistan. In November 2012, a Maori kapa haka group from Rotorua performed a version of the Gangnam-style dance mixed with a traditional Maori haka in Seoul, celebrating 50 years of diplomatic relations between South Korea and New Zealand. See also: Haka of the All Blacks, haka in popular culture, kapa haka, kailo, Māori music, shiva tau, sibai, hula, battle cry, military music, references and notes. McLean, Mervyn, 1996. Maori music. Auckland, Auckland University Press. Mpamer, Ngātito Orangatira in a Euro chant composed by Te Raupaia, Ter in a Euro. The Encyclopedia of New Zealand, updated September 26, 2006, 2, external links, Haka Euro. A New Zealand icon, photo of Maori battalion soldiers performing a haka in Egypt during the Second World War, a haka performed by children, impressions of a national kapa haka contest, Haka in an Encyclopedia of New Zealand, edited by A. H. McClintock, originally published in 1966. Giant haka honors 3 New Zealand soldiers killed in Afghanistan.